This video will demonstrate the cost band logic within the furniture module of Microsoft Dynamics 365. The cost band functionality allows users to maintain a component such as fabric, where the fabric item would be used across many different styles of products. It would allow each product to have its own consumption of that fabric, and it can be maintained in one place, and if the consumption would increase over time or the cost increase over time, that can be maintained in one place and applied to all production orders and BOMs and sales orders that have not been started in the production process. So to start with, let's have a look at a sales order. Here I have a sales order for my end item, which is sofa 1001. And I can see, if I go to the product area here, that it's a manufactured item. It has a BOM and a route. If I check the total value of this order to start with, I can see the total amount is £1,065.65. If I look at the BOM for this item in particular, I'll see here that we have 4 components. I'm going to the fabric blue component to start with. I can see the quantity consumption per series on this component is 6.45 meters. Now that's being controlled by the cost band area, and that will allow us, as this fabric would be used across many end item system, we could maintain this quantity in the cost band area and automatically update sales orders and work orders if component usage changed over time or the cost of that item was to change over time. So let's go to the cost band area for this. How do we find that? Well, we look at the item, the component item, and we go to the full details for the item. I'm in the release products now for the item and go to the general tab. Here I can see under the price band section, this particular fabric has been categorized in a cost band price of A. So now I'll go to my cost bands table, which is under sales and marketing, prices and discounts, cost bands. Here we have several cost bands set up, all referencing the top selling item and an attribute value. The attribute value ties into the product configurator. There'll be a separate video for that. Then we have the cost bands, so we can have multiple subcategories within a product configured value for an end item. But what it allows me to do is apply logic based on certain bandings of fabric. So we're interested in cost band A. And our top selling item was sofa 1001. Now, our particular item was using the main cover fabric, and we can see here that the cost band quantity is 6.45 meters. We've also got other additional information that will come through in the production process. Now I can maintain this quantity here if I wanted to. I could say that we've actually found out that we're using more of this particular material when we're making a sofa 1001. We're actually using 8 meters. I can tell AX now and go to General and update product information. The software now in Microsoft Dynamics 365 will look through all of the open sales orders that use this item and that particular component in the BOM. If the production hasn't been started for that sales order, it will update the component quantity and will recalculate the sales order. So we can see here 6 lines have been updated. Can scroll through those, and we can see the very top one was our original sales order, 1535. Let's jump back to that one. And straight away, I'll do a refresh on this sales order. Let's check the BOM components for our sofa 1001. Fabric blue has now been updated to use 8 meters. Based on that, the value of the sales order should increase. Let me check the totals. And it has. From 1065 and 65 pence, the sales order has been recalculated. Now, every sales order that used that component or selling item have been recalculated.